Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Hi, this is Richard. How can I help you?
Windsor, this is Don Klein. I'm building a couple of doors. The one's an inside door. I'm using ash, and the other's an outside, like a storm door. I'm going to be using cedar. And I just wanted some information from you guys. I found your website. It looks like you have most of what I need. I'm wondering about the 45DS28 dark brown. Well, it's a narrow door. Is that seal and rubber seal or neoprene seal on the bottom? Is that fairly flexible?
It is, yeah. Neoprene is a synthetic rubber that will remain flexible in extreme temperatures. Very good, durable, far better performance than vinyl.
Okay, good. So that 45DS is a good one, especially since I'm not sure how thick the door is going to be yet.
Well, indeed. Yeah, I mean, if you've got something that's funny or unusually thick, yeah, that would be a way. Full shape would be a way to go. The drip cap, that's easy money. You always want a drip cap.
Right. Okay. And I found some brass hinges. It said full mortise brass H07, H68, 3S 4x4s. Are those solid brass or just brass plated? Or
I didn't catch the part number when you said it.
H07, I believe, and then dash H68, 3S.
Who's the manufacturer of that part?
I don't remember. I'm not at my computer right now, but I found it on your website.
Oh, brass axons. Yeah, I'm not familiar with those part numbers. That for sure is a solid brass hinge. That hinge is also going to take about a month for us to get, so you might want to navigate to the Deltana product, which I could give you that part number if you like.
Okay.
Let's pull it up. I don't recall what the part number is. Solid brass hinge. And how thick is your door?
It's probably going to be it's an inch and a half.
Okay. So 4x4 is might be a bit heavy in terms of how your back set's going to be practically zero.
Right.
So, if you're confident 4x4 is the way to go. Did you want ball bearing or non-ball bearing?
Well, actually, I need two sets. The outer door might be actually a little thinner, so I might need a smaller hinge. And it's just cedar. The inner door is going to be probably 2 inches ash. It's going to be pretty heavy.
I would probably go with a 4.5-inch hinge, or even 5 for a thicker door. But what size hinge do you want?
Let's try 4.5.
4.5 is a great choice for that bigger one. Ball bearings, I imagine.
Sure.
Okay, so that part number is DSB, as in Delta Sierra Bravo 45.
45. That's it?
Yeah, and then lots of color options there. If you've got one that's cedar door, your storm door, you might want a 3.5-inch. If it's like 1 3/8, they also have an inch that's available. And 3.5 would be, and I'm sure if you took a guess at it, you'd get it, DSB 35.
35. Okay. And finish would be brass?
Yeah, they're probably going to have variations of, options in terms of brass. You probably would be looking at something like a polished or an unlacquered polished. They might have satin on hand. Unlacquered for sure.
Right.
Lots of finish options.
Okay, I can see that on your website then from that number.
Yes,
okay. How about, I think it's a Pemco HSS20, let's see, wait a minute. Yeah, 000XS88D. It's a smoke seal.
Okay.
A brown one. You carry that, yes?
Sure, of course.
Okay, so that would work.
Now let's talk about that. Why did you have the HSS 2000?
I don't know.
That has a, you don't want that. Do you want something self-adhesive and teardrop shaped?
Right.
Okay, so the part number you gave me, HSS 2000, that has a tumescent property to it, meaning it expands when it gets hot to seal that off.
Okay.
If you want a teardrop shaped self-adhesive, you want just 88D for dark bronze or dark.
Just Temco 88D?
No, just S as in Sierra,
Okay.
D for Delta.
Forget the HHS stuff.
Forget that.
Okay.
You would have no need for that. That's for an application that requires an intumescent seal.
Okay, well, that's great. And that's why I called you guys. I knew I'd get more information this way. And I'm thinking of doing a closer, and now I don't see the number I wrote down. An actual, like you see on a commercial door closer, because this is in a spot that can be very windy, and I don't want to trust the door to, one of those little round screen door things.
And is this for the
outside door, the cedar door? Yeah.
Are you going to mount it to the push side of the screen door?
Push side. You mean where the handle is?
Well, you'll mount it between the two doors?
Yes.
Well, something to fit inside of there, that's probably going to prove to be difficult because you don't have a ton of room between the two doors, I'd imagine, unless your jamb was, 8-inch deep.
Right. That was the question. How thick are these? Because the ones I've seen, they're like the rectangular box and the two arms, and
Yeah, you're going to need some room. You're going to need 3-inch for sure to mount all that in.
Okay.
I
might have that actually.
Well, if you do, and here's a good part number: D as in Delta 116. That is a Delta 116.
And that is a good one?
A very good one in the sense that it will handle a light door. You can turn it down, so to speak. It will still behave very well. If you've got a door that's going to be 30 pounds, that's going to be problematic for a commercial door closer, and you might just simply consider a storm door type closer, and you put two on there, one at the top and one at the bottom.
I might do that. Okay.
And I've got part numbers for storm door closers if you like.
Sure.
And it's real common to put a deuce on a door, and let me pull it up here.
Okay. And then I don't have to worry about distance between the doors also.
Yeah, no, you won't.
As much, yeah.
I sell this import company called Ultra Hardware. You probably have heard of them. And their stuff is great. It's a confluence of great quality, great value. It's a good price, good quality. You can get a double set of these. I mean, there's literally two in a package because that's, what the part number. Okay, that's not the part number.
Okay.
I'm doing a reality check on this prior to giving you the part number. Let me do the hydraulic. Okay, that twin pack they've discontinued, and now that part number is 16048. That's a hydraulic style that has an internal shock absorber spring as well. I mean, you're familiar with these things. If it gets extended, there's going to be a spring to try to relieve what's happening if the wind really grabs it.
Right. So that was 16048.
16048, yes, sir.
Okay, and the other simple question, I could look this up, and I used to know it, the right-handed, left-handed door. It won't matter with those, will it?
Not with the storm doors, no, sir.
Okay, good, then I don't need to know that.
Now,
okay, great. What else?
One thing you could consider, if you don't need that storm door, that screen door self-closing, you could add a piece of hardware called an overhead stop. It's basically, just think of a slide track design And all it does is once you install it, is prevent the door from going past point A, whatever point A is, 90 degree, 110 degree, however you template it, but it wouldn't give you any self-closing feature. So keep that in mind.
Okay, I will do that. How about sills, door sills? Like, there's thousands of them out there. Most of them are aluminum. I saw some that are composite, or aluminum with wood, or composite with aluminum. But you sell sills, door sills.
Sure.
Thresholds.
Right. Are you looking for one that would be an adjustable top, sort of wood adjustable top with an aluminum?
Probably, yes.
Okay. What sort of width would you want the threshold to be?
Probably as wide as we can get it. It's going through it's a 2x6 frame that has 3/4 of an inch cedar on the outside, so it's a good over 6 inches through side to side.
So what we could come up with would be a threshold that would be the standard width. I'm just waiting for my computer to respond. Okay, so a standard size would be 4 7/8, or there's one that's 5 3/4. But then make extensions. So 5 3/4 is going to be the deepest one. You would then add to that if you wanted, or to the 4 7/8. Actually, those are aluminum adjustable tops. The wood adjustable top, same dimensions. They have 3 extensions: 3/4 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch. You could take that 4 7/8 and make it 5 3/4, or you could take that 5 3/4 and make it 6 1/2, or then do a 2 or a 3 inch extension.
Right. That sounds good. Because I'm not 100% sure because I haven't taken the window that's in there out yet.
Sure.
And so it's going to be interesting to do this during the winter. But do you have a number to get me started on that threshold?
Yes, 95518.
95518.
Then there's going to be 4 letters after it, and I'll say it phonetically. Stop me if if I've gone too fast.
Okay.
Bravo.
Bravo. Missed that one.
Delta.
Bravo, Delta.
Golf.
Golf.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Okay. Cool. Great. I think that's all the parts.
Cool. My name is Richard. If you've got any follow-up, my email is under the upper right-hand corner, or just give a shout. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program.